I have just been asked the same question over and over again in my Twitch chat at twitch.tv/LOLshinya, where I am currently live with the most high octane Jiyan gameplay as a free to play account in the US. No one does better free to play Jiyans than I do. As I farm these bosses, I'm being asked, Shinya, how do you do so much damage with your Jiyan? This is the only question I'm constantly asked, and I'm gonna show you. We're gonna do a quick little showcase of how much damage that I am doing with my Jiyan as a 100% free to play player. Free to play with an asterisk next to it. Free to play with asterisk, with an asterisk next to it. Free to play with an asterisk, guys. Free to play with an asterisk. Free to play plus. Free to play premium. All right, so I'm constantly being asked, how are you killing this turtle so fucking fast? Chat, you should have started the timer a few seconds ago. And would you look at that, less than 20 seconds, we have killed the world boss. I am level 60 on soul level 4. How did I do that so incredibly fast? You may be asking yourself. Free to play plus, by the way. So, let's go into it. Let's go ahead and look at what exactly my Jiyan build looks like. So, my Jiyan is probably one of the best free-to-play in North America at the moment. I am currently using his signature weapon, Verdant Summit, which gives attack and crit damage. It is his best in slot by about 20 to 30%. The second is not even close with the Lustrous Razor. It's probably about 20 to 30% worse. So, you just get a flat 12% damage stat increase. And then doing your intro or ult, your heavy attack damage bonus, which when he's in his ult, all of his attacks count as heavy attack damage. So you're getting a 48% chance, or 48% damage increase when you're in his ult. Absolutely massive. Again, it is his best in slot by far. If you do plan on using Jiyan, I recommend you pull for his weapon. Now, this is where all of the damage comes from. This is where you, yes you, as a free-to-play player, can definitely be taking advantage of being a free-to-play. So, all of these echoes I have spent $0 to get. None of these echoes are any free-to-play at any capacity. Or none of these echoes are whaling or spent in any capacity. So, let's get into it. For the 4-star, I'm using the Felian Beringal with a crit rate main stat, which is the best in slot you want for him, because, and we'll go back to his weapon, you want to be focusing on crit rate because his crit damage, you get crit damage from his signature weapon, right? So, you want crit rate percent on your main stat for your 4-star. Right? That is going to be where you're getting the majority of your damage from doing your crits. Again, this isn't the perfect piece. This is nowhere near a perfect piece, but just having that crit rate percentage alone as the main stat is what you're looking for. You want crit rate on the substats, you want crit damage on the substats, you want energy regeneration, and you want attack percent. I got half of those, right? I'm not even close. This isn't even a good piece. If I could replace this piece, I can make my damage go up by probably another 15 to 25%, right? Now, for the second pieces, the 3-stars, which you guys can literally be taking advantage of this right now if you go over to the Depths of the Elusive Realm, which is the rogue-like game mode in Wuthering Waves. If you haven't done that game mode yet, I recommend you go do it. It is a ton of fun, and it is very easy to do, right? Very easy to do. I recommend you go and do it right now. So, once you've done it enough and once you've cleared enough floors, you are able to unlock currency to buy 2 specific echoes, which will give you elemental damage type main stat bonus, which is what best in slot, which is what your best in slot is for your 3-star echoes. So, make sure you're doing that. Make sure you're going to get those for your main DPS, because if you are not, you are severely missing out. Obviously, the 5 substats, and it's always going to be a 5-star, by the way. It's always going to be yellow. Obviously, the 5 substats are going to be random. They're going to be random. This piece right here isn't even really that good. Again, I'm missing crit rate, I'm missing crit damage, but I've got heavy attack damage bonus and energy regen, which is okay. But the biggest thing is going and getting these, because you can get pieces like this. Again, completely random on your substats. You do get the arrow damage bonus, or whatever specific element bonus you get to pick, and then obviously the 5 substats, but go do this because that arrow damage bonus or that elemental damage bonus that you get guaranteed is absolutely huge. From these 2 pieces alone, I'm getting a 60% damage increase alone. And then you just gotta pray to whatever god you believe in that you get crit rate damage, crit rate percent, energy regen, attack percent, etc. So this is a very good piece. This is like a 7.5, maybe an 8 out of 10. Because again, in Jiyan's ult, heavy attack damage bonus, all of his attack count as heavy attacks when he is under his ult. When it comes to your 1-stars, these are going to be very easy to farm. You should have no sweat farming these. As long as you go out and farm your 5-stars, you will always get attack percentage on your 1-stars. It'll always be attack percentage and HP every single time. So what you want to go do is farm these little boys. There's a bunch of them out there that you can farm that give the Sierra Gale set effect. And again, you're looking for crit damage, crit rate, energy regeneration, and attack percent. Not necessarily in that order. You want to get energy regen until you hit a certain breakpoint, and every breakpoint is different for every character. So, make sure you go do these. Echoes are what you're getting the majority of your damage from, and not a lot of people realize that. Everyone thinks that you get them from your forte skills and whatnot, but no. Your Echo set bonus and your Echo stats are what's going to determine how you're actually doing enough damage. So make sure you go do that. When it comes to his skills, I have everything completely maxed out for currently where we're at. Obviously, we cannot get the capstones for his skills just yet because we have not reached the next rank. But in regards to what exactly you want to be maxing out, his Resonance Liberation, his ult is his absolute best, followed by his Forte Circuit, his basic attack. His intro skills probably equivalent to the basic attack or the Resonance Liberation, or the Forte Circuit, excuse me. But, and last but not least, his skill, which is mid. With that being said, though, once you do get R1 of him, of Jiyan, it turns his E into a little bit more of a powerhouse, which makes that the skill a little bit more important. Again, guys, free-to-play account. I've spent $0. I've spent $0 on my account. I do not have him at R6. I just have his signature weapon and a very good Echo set on him. So, make sure you're going out and doing it. One last thing I thought I'd cover is make sure you are taking advantage of your cooking. There is some absolutely crazy dishes that you can go cook. I am constantly running the floral porridge, which gives me a 24% additional crit rate for 30 minutes when I use it. So make sure you are going and doing your cooking. Make sure you are constantly running these buffs because it is absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. But other than that, guys, again, I'm live right now over at twitch.tv/LOLshinya. I hope to see you there. Please click that like and subscribe as always. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Chat, what do we say to YouTube? What do we say to YouTube, chat? Ooh.